We're in the show.
Like that countdown.
I know, it was nice to have a countdown.
I was like, what's happening?
I wasn't paying attention. We had a countdown.
Oh, dude, in the chat.
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, I wasn't in the chat.
Oh,
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
This is the first day of our not having a tour day.
This tour sucks.
This tour doesn't suck.
Thank you guys for showing up and showing your support. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Chris, you look like you're in Italy right now. You have some like villas behind you. Or
Yeah, you guys all have cooler backgrounds.
It's my backyard.
Oh,
My backyard.
This is the cleanest backstage room I've ever been in. I know because I vacuumed it today.
I like this one.
There's no garbage can in this backstage.
I do have a private bathroom though, which is nice. Which makes it private bathroom and no trash can does make it a really good backstage.
Yeah.
Or makes it a typical backstage.
Oh yeah, if you have no trash can, it's definitely a real backstage.
Yeah, for you guys who aren't in bands and have never had backstage experience, one of the weirdest things about being in a band is that they give you a rider, which is a bunch of your things that you asked for. Like you get either bottles of water or drinks and chips and snacks. And they give you all of this packaging and all this food, but they almost never give you a trash can. And then when the person comes at the end of the room, into the room at the end of the night to clean up, they're always like, oh, it's like, if you just put a trash can in here, we could have made your job easier.
Yeah.
So there's that. Wait, Chris,
Do you also have a shower that you need a wrench to turn on?
Looking at you, Cat's Cradle.
So we would have all been in Cincinnati right now.
Is it Cincinnati tonight?
Right? I think that was the first day, right?
Tonight is Cincinnati.
Louis?
Yesterday was the first show in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And tonight was Cincinnati, though. Yeah.
Was that asking about if we're going to try to keep the current lineup for the...
There it is. Joe Hayes. Hey, Joe.
What's up,
I have
Joe?
to send a text message before we answer that question.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess we could say we're at least going to try.
Yeah.
I don't know 100% if we can, but we will be trying to.
Yeah, it's really hard to be planning anything at the moment with how much uncertainty there is. Like we don't know if we'll be able to play shows in a month or 3 months or a year or a year and a half. So it makes it pretty difficult to plan anything when we have no idea about anything.
We picked that lineup though. We wanted it, so we'll obviously try again if we can.
Yep. Who knows? Someone might have to wash their hair in Auburn Heights and they can't make it next year. Can't get off of work. Stuck in traffic. Who knows?
My hair's grown so much. It's going to take me that long to get a haircut. It's going to take me months to get a haircut.
I just got I got a text message from one of the executives at the company, and they said that it's looking good.
Okay.
Your sources say
we're working on the adults. I texted the adults, and they told me that we're working on it, and it's looking good.
Special guest.
Oh yeah.
I knew he was going to barge in at some point.
He got dressed up.
He's wearing his tie. Just got home from the bank. Wait, get in the camera. He works on Wall Street, and he flies home in his private jet every day.
What's our favorite band? Everyone's own favorite band.
That's a tough one.
I don't know if I have a favorite band. I like Thin Lizzy a lot.
I like the Smiths a lot, and Nirvana and Lagwagon.
My easy answer is always just Bad Religion. I don't even change that answer. It's just the answer.
I will say The Police.
It's a good answer.
So there you go. Can you hear all those influences in Bayside? Okay.
Nick, what shirt are you wearing?
He's back.
What's that shirt?
Was that a shameless plug?
Yeah, Legal Speed. Oh wait, I didn't even realize.
Favorite candy. Oh, favorite candy might be harder than favorite band.
Take 5, no question.
Reese's Pieces.
Well, that depends. Are we talking candy bar? Or are we talking loose candy? Because and what category? You can't put chocolate and fruit candy in the same category.
I've been on
sour candy all the way. Sour gummy.
You're going to compare gummies to peanut butter cups, though? I feel like those are two.
I won't eat peanut butter cups.
You won't eat peanut butter cups?
I don't eat chocolate. I know.
Not You know, good chocolate is for you. Not very,
They do-
but it's so good to eat.
I've been on a real
Justin's brand does dark chocolate peanut butter cups, vegan.
I've been on a real chocolate covered raisins kick for the last 30 years.
Yeah, I'm really working on my COVID-19 pounds right now. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad.
No one can see you, buddy.
What about Swedish fish? I'm gonna say Swedish fish.
Those are good.
There we go.
Those are yummy.
Craziest thing a fan's given you guys.
Eyeball?
Craziest greeting.
Oh yeah, we did sign it.
Someone-
We did get a glass eye. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Craziest greeting a fan's given you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, someone was waiting
Oh,
for
greeting.
you outside the parking lot with a lead pipe in New York in a Long Island show one time, Chris.
You should be waiting for me, waiting for you in the parking lot.
That's a pretty crazy greeting.
I just have that kind of like effect on people.
Some people just want to hit you with a lead pipe.
Some people just want to hit me with a pipe. You know what? These days, I'm more open to taking the blow at this point.
You're like, what's that Ving Rhames line in Pulp Fiction? Heavy pipe hitting motherfuckers coming after you.
Yeah, I can't really think of crazy
what about this?
greetings.
What about when you
To
say-
all of your whatever, you're all very nice and cordial and normal when we meet you, thankfully.
This was 2003,
99.9%.
2004. We talked about this before. Silverstein tour, where we stayed with a fan who greeted us by lighting his crotch on fire with nail polish remover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I yelled at him like I was his parent for half an hour and ruined his night.
And then like 15 years later, we were on Warped Tour and we were backstage and a kid walks up to us and he goes, "Do you remember that kid that lit his crotch on fire in California?" We were like, "Yeah, of course we do." And he was like, "That was me. I'm in a band. We're on the tour now." And his band was on Warped Tour with us.
Like, well, shit, man.
Like ever since I lit my crotch on fire, I was really inspired by Bayside to start a band.
I was either going to join a band or join the Jim Rose Circus, and there's no applicants for the Jim Rose Circus. Jim Rose Circus is a thing where the people stick like knives in their face and light each other on fire and stuff, right? It's like a traveling
right
freak
to me.
show stuff. Yeah, I think so. Or I made it. I don't think I made it up. How do we
traveling
like
with
Oh.
traveling with families left at home? How do you handle that? It's a drag. It's definitely a drag. When my daughter was younger, I don't think that she noticed so much. And it was more like me being sad because I missed her. And then now that she's 6 now, and now when I have to leave, now she gets really sad and asks me not to go. So that's fucking sad. But I think she's also, the older she gets now, it's sort of hopefully the next chapter where she's starting to understand that I go to work for X amount of weeks and then I come home and I can be 100% available. And that's the trade-off. You know, I think as she learns that a lot of other people's parents have to go to work every day and I can be around in between tours at least like 100%.
I just had a baby a little while ago, so my wife is very
Handling it is kind of like what we're doing now.
Did you freeze? Yeah, you had talking picture for a second.
I don't know. I would never ever compare having dogs to human children, but I'll tell you, last time I went on tour, Finn missed me so much that he peed on the couch about 20 times.
Like I
think
miss
he
you so much.
just-
I'm peeing on the couch.
Yeah. I think he was just like, I'm going to pee on the couch until Nick comes home. And then it worked one day because one day I just came home. So now whenever he wants me to come home, he's just going to pee on the couch. Kind of sucks.
Ben, why'd you do that? Did you shame him? But like passive aggressive, like?
Kind of.
We're like, that's cool. For I don't know, for a jerk.
Favorite venue to play at? Oh, I don't know. It's nice that
The Norvo? It's subjective.
It's nice that at this point, like 75% of venues we play are pretty nice now, which is that's kind of a nice thing. There used to be like venues that we looked forward to But now, like most of them that we get to play at now are pretty nice.
Even though
I'd say,
it's not
like,
comfortable, I really like playing the
That
Troubadour.
25% though.
Troubadour, yeah.
Troubadour's a fun
Troubadour's cool.
show.
And we got to do CBGBs
last-
when that was still more than a T-shirt.
They got a bar cam.
Yeah. The last show that I went to, actually, Chris and I went to, we saw White Reaper at the Troubadour. That was our Old World final concert.
How were they?
It was great.
It was a good show.
Cool. Yeah.
Are they good? Can they play? They can play?
Yeah.
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
good.
I
course
would
they
say
can play.
from stage perspective, I really like, I don't know if it's called the Electric Factory or Franklin Music Hall or whatever it is in Philadelphia. That's my favorite, like, when we're on stage, that's my favorite place to play. There are other places that have better, like, amenities, but that's the best stage to look out and see all the people. It's fun.
Did you guys see that Gas Monkey closed down last week?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
In Dallas?
I didn't see that.
Were any
I
of
did
you,
not see that.
and anyone watching go to the show where we play it outside in 30 degrees? That was a fun Gas Monkey experience.
And there was fire everywhere.
Yeah, just open flames, fire.
Non-exciting pyro.
How many Star Wars movies did we watch the last time we were there? 2 or 3?
It had to be
Probably
3.
three
It
in a
was
row.
on all day, I think.
3 in a row?
Yeah.
I think we watched 3. You made me watch the
Ooh,
second one.
Revenge of the Sith. that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
What a movie.
What
I
one's,
get it,
what-
I get it.
No.
what's that one about, Nick?
When poor Anakin turns into Darth Vader.
Ryan has not seen any of the Star Wars movies, but she likes the fact that a good guy turns into Darth Vader, and she talks about that.
Oh.
So that seems like a weird place to start, but maybe that's where we'll go into it.
She likes a good
Yeah.
twist.
She's like, Darth
Are
Vader.
you going to
Does she know about the
start?
dad thing yet?
Huh?
Yeah.
No, she has this
Does she
like
know
book
about
where-
the dad thing yet?
yeah, it's like this is her dad. He bails when he's a kid, and then he just turns into Darth Vader. And she's like, oh, Darth Vader.
So Jack, what's it going to be? What kind of dad are you? Are you going to start at episode 1 or episode 4? What kind of parent
dad
are
are you
you?
going to be? Started at episode
I'm
1.
gonna fuck it all up and start with the Clone Wars cartoon series.
Yeah.
You know what? I tried. I was like, you're young, and I didn't want to necessarily do it because I feel like it's like 1976 violent. It's not like like any of this stuff where it's like super brutal. But even though I put it on A New Hope because she knows about the storyline and we read books about it, and she's like, oh, like Chewbacca, Darth Vader. So I put it on and like the giant spaceship, and she's all in, and then it's like pew pew pew. I was like, oh, I'm a bad parent. There's a lot of like immediate gunfight. 5 minutes in, couldn't care less. She's like, this sucks. This is the most boring thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I tried New Hope with George, and she wasn't ready for it yet.
I feel like the first hour of A New Hope's boring, honestly. You got to get through
Yeah.
that first hour.
She was super hyped. You know what she really liked? Why can't I think of it? There's like some Nickelodeon cartoon called like Phineas and Herb or something like that. They do.
Yeah.
That's not what it is, but like
Yeah.
they did a Star Wars episode that was kind of a little bit less. That was paced right. It wasn't quite Family Guy, but it was still cartoony, and she got a kick out of it.
Yeah.
I love your Tuscan Villa, Chris. It's really good.
You see the football helmet? Where is it?
There's a
The
football,
football helmet?
Where?
It's supposed to be a balcony. It's supposed to be a balcony, but it just looks like a football helmet.
Oh yeah,
there
I
it
see
is.
it.
Well, now I can't not see that.
The football helmet. I
Deep-
know. He put the pillar not at the corner. It's killing me. Dude, I've been looking at it for a year.
deep cuts you wish got more love, huh?
Who's got one? Deep cuts. Dude, talking to Michelangelo. Talking
Yeah,
to Michelangelo.
Howard, has always been one of my favorite deep cuts, and You're No Match from Cult. I like a lot more than a lot of other people do.
I like Maybe Tennessee a lot. I don't think we've ever.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think we've actually officially ever played that together. That song really was
Yeah.
put together in the studio.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever actually played that together once.
I like all those choices. Oh, Martin.
Yo,
Tim,
Chris, are
say
your
hi to
dogs
Martin.
gonna fight on the thing?
I would say
I keep muting the
my
phone because they're going nuts right now.
I would say my deep cut choice would be "Hate Me." Is that from Cult?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I like that one. It's not really deep. It's like track 3, but that's one we haven't really played. But I think that one rules.
We played that at Sal's bar one time.
Yeah,
Oh, did you guys
that's
know
true.
that? Did you guys know that if you click live comments, then you could see live comments
Where's that?
Yeah.
next to private chat?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Then you
Yeah.
could see all the Facebook
Oh, man,
comments
there's
as
so
they're-
many
like
comments.
as they're coming in.
That's cool.
Monster would be awesome. Why is Anthony's room so empty? Yo, man, why is your room so empty?
I don't know. I struggle with joy.
I see you got something plugged in. Yeah, but you know what? What you guys don't know is that Ant has like a sweet VR setup. So like,
That's
You have-
actually the actual truth. Is that the reason the room that I'm in is kept so empty is to keep room for VR. That's actually not a joke.
so technically, you have everything you could ever want on your walls. You just can't see it right now.
That's true. Yeah. If I have to, I gotta just.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
There you go.
how much stuff is on the wall now?
Yeah.
What do you want? They're like, I'm in the Grand Canyon. What are you talking about?
I haven't VR'd in a while though. I got a Switch, and I've been switching hardcore switching.
Oh man.
Oh, speaking of video games, right at the beginning of the whole lockdown and stuff, I got a PS4 and I immediately started playing hockey. So I created my own character, put myself on the Rangers, and it's extremely hard. You like
Nice.
start a career and you have to like build attributes and stuff. And I haven't gamed in like 15 years. I have no idea what's going on. It's very hard. But recently, this week, I was taking so many penalties that I kept getting demoted from like the first line to the second, third, and fourth. And then they dropped me. The Rangers dropped me from the team, and I'm on the Edmonton Oilers now.
You get traded to the Islanders. Did that happen?
Oh my god, I would throw the PlayStation. out
If you
the
got
window.
if you got traded to the Islanders, would you just like quit playing video games?
Yeah, absolutely.
I did that I don't remember which game. I did that on a baseball game once where like you create a guy and you have to, and it's all like building the guy up, but you
Yeah.
started in single A. You didn't start in
Yeah.
the pro. Oh, that's how you did it too?
I started in the AHL, then worked my way up, and was on the first line on the
Oh, so you
Rangers.
made
I'm, like,
it?
third in the
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know
It's
that you
so
had to
funny.
get there and then you got
Yeah,
dropped.
yeah. No, I loved it. It was a lot of fun, but like, and you only play your shifts too, so like every game is kind of like not that long.
So
But
you're
I
like
was doing
watching.
really well. But I just kept taking penalties, so the coach just hated me, and I'm like, this is so not realistic. I'm third in the league in scoring, and you just cut me from the team.
You had Mr. Smith from The Matrix like not having your shit anymore. He's like,
Yeah, totally, because I took like
Yeah,
2
very.
penalties. Ridiculous.
Nick, somebody commented, Ant, does it still feel like Nick is your boss?
I think my dogs are killing the mailman now.
why are your dogs trying to kill the mailman?
Someone's at the door. I don't know.
I've been shaming my dog lately because her breed, she's a Argentinian Mastiff, and her breed is banned in the UK. So every time she starts misbehaving now, I keep telling her she's gonna get banned. I keep saying you gotta behave or they're gonna ban you.
No. What
Oh,
song?
what would we like to cover next? I think my dogs are,
Killing the mailman?
yeah, UPS to be specific.
What if there's a guy trying to break into your house right now? You don't know
Yeah.
that. Maybe they're trying to save
be.
your life.
I've been playing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John a bunch, like around my house, and really I've been having fun playing that. I'd like to cover that.
I'm working on a cover of Monkey Wrench with some friends that will probably pop up somewhere sometime soon.
That's fun.
It is fun.
That's cool.
That's definitely just like a and go. There's a lot of down picking.
Is somebody singing Dave Grohl's bridge part? The one vocal take or the one breath bridge.
Oh yeah.
That song.
Not me. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I know. It sounded like it.
Can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, business.
Can you
Chris,
guys
they're
hear
trying
my-
to pick up our broken bag sealer right now. It is not ready to be picked up. Sorry, business.
you have a
Conducting
broken
business
bag
meeting.
sealer?
Who's your favorite
Yeah.
Avengers character? That's tough.
The guy, who's the Taiki Waititi character from Ragnarok?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the rock guy.
That's that no question. That's him. That's my favorite guy. I don't think he's regular, but that's my favorite guy.
Can new Thor be an answer? Is that an acceptable answer? New
Like
Thor,
Lebowski Thor?
like Ragnarok on, from Ragnarok on Thor.
Where was
Yeah,
Thor on the house? Which one was that? Where he was like where he did full Lebowski?
Oh,
That was Endgame, right?
Endgame, the beginning of Endgame. Yeah.
That's a pretty good Thor.
I just
Yeah.
started all of Marvel from the beginning. It's not as good as I remember. I like it, but it's not as good as I remember. It definitely picked up steam towards, I would say, I'm on like Thor Dark World now. It's been like okay. I think up until
Yeah.
that point, I would say like Captain America is my favorite one.
You got to
That
get
was the
through
best
all
movie.
the origin stories. The origin stories are always like meh, and then
Yeah.
it all gets rad.
Yeah.
All the Avengers are awesome. Every Avengers movie
Mhm.
rules.
How many of you guys are watching? Raise your hand. You think anyone raised their hands?
Do we know how many people are watching? Is that an
No,
answer
I
that
don't
we
know.
can get?
But I hope that people raise their hands at home. I thought that would be funny. That's where my life's at right now. I hope all you guys are having a decent like time with all this. I know this is a weird time to be alive, man. What's that Chinese curse? May you live in interesting times. These are interesting times.
Like bad interesting.
Well, interesting in general. If you think about it, living in plastic, like if you try to piece together like 6 or 7 decades at a time where it's just like nothing happens, you're like, that would be a real weird time to be alive because you're just like I think about my dog. Kevin has like the most uneventful life. He's like, I'm going to sleep on this floor from now until I'm dead, and I'm not going to do much in between. But like, I don't know. Kevin's living uninteresting times in interesting times.
It's interesting hearing our like people having to work on Zoom, and I keep asking the question of what do you wear waist down? So I'm not wearing any pants right now.
Really?
Really?
No, I am. I'm wearing.
Stand up.
I'm wearing shorts.
I went fishing
I'm
this
wearing-
morning. I went fishing today, so I'm wearing cargo shorts.
Oh man,
I thought you were gonna say you're wearing waders.
that would be so sick. I had to change my pants 20 minutes ago because I got thrown up on.
Not by yourself. You didn't.
No,
throw up
not
on
by
your
myself.
pants?
I've been shit on
Change
and
that
thrown
up.
up on today. It's almost a hat trick. If I get peed on, it's gonna be a good dog. If I get peed on, there'll be a bunch of people just come over and throw their hats at me.
We should mention that we have a new T-shirt, a very cool T-shirt, for our tour cancellation tee. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's the one.
Hey, boop.
That's the one.
Oh.
You can go to baysidestuff.com
There it is.
and check out that shirt, which you should do because one, it's a really awesome shirt and everybody's going to think you're really cool if you wear it. And two, it helps support us while we can't tour. But mostly because it's a really cool shirt and we want all your friends to think you're cool.
Yeah. Does pineapple belong on pizza, guys?
I like it.
I'm not offended by it. I don't order it,
Yeah.
but
I would order
It's
it.
it's not a mountain I'm willing to die on saying no.
You know what I'll tell you
Some
what?
people really are.
I would every day of the week take decent pizza with pineapple on it than garbage pizza with just cheese or with traditional ingredients. And I feel like I have a harder time finding pizza that's not bad than dealing
I'll
with
tell you what.
garlic.
I'll tell you what. California pizza needs pineapple. New York pizza doesn't need pineapple.
Fair enough.
yeah.
If I tell one more person in Tennessee that pizza in New York is better and them called it elitist, I'm just gonna go to bed for 2 weeks. I wake up.
No, Nashville pizza. It's world famous. Everyone knows.
Well, the people in East Nashville seem to think that Nashville pizza is awesome and it's the best and
World
every
famous.
bit as good as every bit as good. I'm like, have you ever left Nashville? I'm like, no. I'm like, where are you from? They're like, Jonesboro, Arkansas. I'll be like, there it is. Yeah, it's better.
I will say that there's a pizza place near me that is actually very good. I would call it very.
I
good.
had good LA pizza from LA the other day. That was somehow delivered to Orange County, and it was very good. I would say though, West Coast, if you count Las Vegas as West Coast, Secret Pizza and Cosmopolitan is the closest thing to New York pizza that you could get on the West Coast that I know of. I don't know. Hey, we have a question from Giselle. Thanks, Giselle. What's your least favorite song to play live and why?
I don't have one.
I got a feeling I know what Chris's least favorite song is.
Go.
Montauk.
Jackpot.
I don't know. Like,
only because we played it every show, every tour. That's all.
No, we did not
only-
play it on the last tour, didn't we?
The last tour we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that was
think
the
we
first
skipped
time.
it.
It's just
I don't
not a
think anyone
principle. It's
noticed.
like a,
No one noticed. No one like asked for it, did they? I don't know.
I don't
We
know.
just gave it a break. It needed to be on the bench for a tour. It's
It
fine.
needed a vacation. It's like I got nothing.
Steve Garrett commented. Steve Garrett commented, "How great was Steve Garrett?"
Oh,
Oh,
the greatest.
yeah.
He was the
Legend.
best Steve
Legendary.
Garrett we ever had touring with us. All the Steve Garretts we've ever toured with, that one was the best one.
Yeah, I agree.
But then he left us and started slumming it with all these other bands. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm gonna go get another beer, so I'll be right back.
Is it Bad Religion?
You
beer?
guys can answer that.
What are the
Yes,
chances
Gavin-
of a
Gavin gave me
UK
that.
Interrobang tour once this is all over? I'd say very good.
Yeah. We would have been there playing Interrobang songs like 5 days ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we were supposed to be there 5 days ago. And also, so we were going to be there for not Soundwave, Slam Dunk. And we were going to play a London headline show while we were there. Surprise.
Canceled.
Surprise. The day before Slam Dunk, we're going to play a headline show in London. Surprise.
Canceled.
We should. Did you put it
Name
in
a
the shirt?
show. No,
You
we
should put it
didn't.
on the chart. Then it would have been
We could do a UK version.
just one date.
Yeah. Name a show. I'll just name a show. Name a show that we're.
Guess what? We were
play.
going to go to Brazil too. Not happening.
Canceled.
Yeah.
Jack,
miscellaneous.
question for you.
Miscellaneous. What about, let's say, I would either say Heaven or Tall from the new record, but in general, maybe Choice Hops. Maybe not. I don't know. Chris has gone dark.
Chris is gone. Chris didn't pay his electric bill. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there he did. He paid it.
Ooh,
Ooh, I don't know.
interesting.
But he
What do you
does.
think, Ant?
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, in my day, I ran track in high school. That was 20 years ago. So now Buddy is in substantially better shape than I am. So right now, Buddy would lap me probably.
But he does all jujitsu. He might just grab you and put you in a chokehold.
I'd get winded immediately, though. He's in such good shape.
But he runs about 6 miles on stage, I feel like, every day.
Yeah.
Bake a
Bake a cake for Bayside contest. I remember that.
Oh, man. That's a
It wasn't 2004. It wasn't that long ago. You guys don't remember that?
I do, yeah. 2004 doesn't sound right.
It wasn't that long ago. It was a long time ago. It wasn't that long ago, though.
I like that.
I do. That was
Yeah.
funny.
If anyone wants to bake a cake for Bayside and send it to us, like during these dark times, I would eat it.
We're bringing it back. We're doing it. You got to mail us a cake.
What is my favorite thing about? You know what
mail
my
it
favorite
to
thing
me.
about?
I'll slice it up and send it to you guys.
Oh, you're gonna get it first? Well, I guess
Yeah, and then I'll send you slices.
So go to California first, and then come out here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should find out if the cake is vegan or not first, because I don't want a non-vegan cake shipped to you guys, and then just have to tack
Sure.
2 weeks onto. I don't want stale cake.
Favorite thing about Tennessee? I like I like that it's peaceful and people are nice.
Yeah, it's the cost of living is good here. People are definitely friendly, and I'll tell you what, this beats my house now beats living in a 400 square foot apartment in Manhattan. It's no Tuscaloosa.
I really do. I'll say my favorite thing about Tennessee. I really like how much they like the Nashville Predators. It's really cool that they became like a really unique hockey town. It's really cool. Same thing, similar but dissimilar vibe wise. But Vegas totally adapted the Golden Knights too as like just their sports team, and I feel like the Predators became that in Nashville too, which was really cool. In their own way, they got their own vibe going, and it works. It's cool.
If you're wondering where I just went, Steve Garrett just FaceTimed me, and it cut me off the thing. Dude, I just called
Okay,
him
boomer.
Back I called him back, and he's like, "I'm FaceTiming you while you do the thing," and I'm like, "You just kicked me off of it." He's like, "Wait," I'm like, "Yeah, now I'm talking to you." He's like, "No," he's like, "No." So sorry. That's pretty
So
funny.
Steve Garrett's our old tour manager back in like the almost like Walking Wounded era. He's been a good friend of ours, and he currently works mostly for like what? NoFX, Alanis Morissette.
He's NoFX's
else?
manager.
Yeah.
He actually
Yeah.
manages NoFX.
So yeah.
Somebody asked if we're responsible for Paramore's success by bringing them on tour.
No,
That's like one of many bands we're responsible for. I feel like.
No, the answer's definitely no.
hard no on that.
Yeah,
they
definitely not.
were in charge of their destiny from the beginning.
Jeez.
Best cheesesteak. Oh, best cheesesteak. You know what I did on this
St.
last tour?
Petersburg.
I'm not actually the St. Pete cheesesteak is not bad. That place across from the State Theater, it's not bad.
Good. Yeah.
I did something that
that's
I'm
good.
kind of embarrassed about on this last tour, and it was a dark day for me. But I did the South Street Philly taco, which is a giant
Yeah.
piece of pizza rolled up around a gym steak, and it was good. But I have not felt good about myself since then. I feel like it on my deathbed. I'm gonna look back and be like, that was unnecessary.
You still have heartburn?
No,
They look good.
it was amazing. It's just one of those things that was like one of those things you're just like, I shouldn't be doing this.
The pizza was like 3 or 4 feet big, right? Like
It was like a
circumference wise.
comically big piece of pizza. I don't remember the name. I'm sure if you're from Philly or if you've been on South Street, it's the place that has pieces of pizza that are too big.
I would say it's like 3 feet in circumference. I would
It was
say.
a big ass
That's
pizza.
the pizza that Bodie ate and threw up outside the bus. Bodie ate like 2 slices of that and then drank a solo cup of whiskey and threw up immediately.
Was that on the same tour where he shit his pants on the bus?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, he also ate a box of donuts on that tour.
For like $100, Bill Spinney
Not
made me like
even. It was
13
like
donuts, and then
$8 or something like that.
and then he sugar crashed the rest of the night.
That was a Bill Spinney. Be like, I'll give you $8 to eat a dozen donuts. And I was like, sure, whatever. And then he was like eating. He's like, I can't believe I'm eating all these donuts. Be like, it's only $8. You could stop at any time. He's like, no.
Oh, people are Lorenzo Pizza.
Oh, Lorenzo?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lorenzo killed me. He took a little piece of my soul that day. Lorenzo. My favorite band that we toured with. I've always gone back to the tours that I've done that I really look back on the most fondly are Amberlin and Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah, those are fun tours.
Those are just good
Yeah.
hangs.
I would throw the Menzingers tour in there.
Oh yeah, Menzinger.
Tour.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I would agree. And Berlin, like, just imagine we could just do that tour. Menzingers, and Berlin, Taking Back Sunday. How much fun it would be.
It'd be a fun tour.
Book it.
We're getting on it. Wait, no,
Already
we did. I booked it. It's canceled. It was happening next week. It's gonna be the best tour ever. And now it's gone. What books are you reading?
My worst vice.
Ooh.
Mm, candy.
Mm.
like buying
I can't stop
Star
eating.
Wars. I like wearing Star Wars toys.
Oh,
Is that a vice?
you know my worst vice is right now? I don't get much sleep and I still stay up late for no fucking reason whatsoever. It's like, finally he's in bed. I can go to sleep now. It's 10 o'clock. And then at like 1:30, I'm like, I should have gone to bed like 3.5 hours ago.
Nighttime rules, man.
I don't know what it is.
That's when I watch all the Marvel movies.
That's when you're right.
Like Nicole fell asleep. Iron Man 3.
I just started watching Westworld again, Nick.
What are you up to?
I'm starting season 3.
Oh, it's like totally different show now.
Yeah, I love
it.
It's just like Future Weird Show now.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that is that's just Singapore.
Is it really?
Singapore looks like right now. Yeah. How crazy is that?
Singapore
I thought it was like
future.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, right. I'm like, oh wow, look, futuristic, and then I'm like, oh yeah. I looked it up.
Like,
I'm like, yeah, this is just Singapore.
Fancy sex robots and drones flying around everywhere, and cars that just rip through stop signs.
I think that stuff's fake, but architecture.
You lost me. I'm not going.
But it's cool. I like it. I like that show. Apparently, like season 2 was so difficult to understand that they were like, oh, sorry, and then they dialed it back for season 3.
I didn't think it was that hard to understand. They were just like still in the play. They were in the dome, but they were trying to get out, and they're just figuring out their stuff.
It's just they do a non-linear storytelling, which is confusing.
All I took from that season was the robots got to get the brain marbles and get the hell out. That's what I.
Yeah.
They had a meeting and they were like, "Listen, robots, we're not sex robots anymore. We got to get these brain marbles and we got to get out to the real world."
Get my brain marbles.
Season 2 recap right there, Westworld.
Throw it on YouTube.
Tyler asked what we're all currently listening to. I haven't really been listening to a lot of music, honestly. Like, at least not a lot of new stuff. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks.
Oh,
does that count?
It does. What are you e-reading right now?
I just finished this morning. I finished Talking to Strangers, the new Malcolm Gladwell book, and I started The Great Gatsby today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of just do hockey and Star Wars podcasts, but I don't know. I at least try every Friday to see if there's any cool new music. I'm excited for whatever the new Killers record is. I think it comes out in a month or 2. I don't know. They've released a couple of cool new songs.
Oh, it's Melissa. Hey,
No music, silence all the time.
Happy memory for many tours that have stuck with us from Melissa.
Yeah, tons of most of them, almost every moment.
Yeah. You know what I remember? This is when on my 30th birthday, we played at Bamboozle, and Ping gave me a cake on stage in front of like 20,000 people dressed up like a banana. That's a pretty good memory.
That was a good one.
That was a totally normal 30th birthday.
There's definitely some recency bias, but all I could think about right now is like the times where I've jumped off stage and gone to another show. That's really a lot of fun. I've seen, there was like whatever tour it was, I want to say maybe the Walking Wounded anniversary shows where we kept playing where a giant dog was playing and they were playing late shows. So I think we went to a bunch of those shows. In LA, I think on the Menzingers tour, perhaps, maybe a different tour. No, Say Anything tour. I think we played in LA and the Pixies were playing like a block away at the Ace Hotel. So I jumped off stage and watched the Pixies.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Our manager texted me and said that we should mention that at soundrink.live, there's a tip button. If you want to tip the band, you can go to soundrink.live and leave us a tip. You could also check out our new tour cancellation t-shirt I mentioned before, baysidestuff.com.
If we get enough tips, I'm going to take my shirt off. And then if we don't get enough tips after that, I'm gonna keep it off. What are you doing,
Chris? What are you doing? Yeah, what's going on?
Look at what I found.
Oh, you're going dirty. Someone wants Christmas
I
tree
got-
milk tomorrow.
Somebody gave me a bottle of vermouth today, and I was like, "All right, let's make some Negronis."
Are you gonna straight martini? Are you gonna do sapphire martinis right now?
I can't gin martini. I can't do gin straight. It destroys me. I tried the other day, and it killed me.
That juniper, I know that juniper berry is appealing to people, but a gin hangover, just where it tastes like you brushed your teeth with Christmas, is the worst thing in the world.
No, I can't. I can't.
Somebody asked if we played Dancing Like an Idiot live. I don't think we have, right?
I don't know. I don't think
so.
we've actually even played that together. Like that was one that kind of came together. That was like a
In the studio?
remotely song. Janice
I
Landing.
couldn't tell you what that song sounded like if you asked me, so don't ask me. It's just me being old though.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back.
Favorite childhood cartoon?
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh yeah.
Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. It's good. You know what's really weird is like I did watch Ren and Stimpy, but I feel like I was not old at that point, but it wasn't like childhood.
I definitely
there you go.
Yes. I definitely watched Ren and Stimpy with my dad on like Friday nights. I think it was Snick, right? That was when Nickelodeon had Snick.
Mhm.
Snick or
Something
Nick
like
at Night.
Nick and I, yeah, something like that. And I definitely remember watching it with my dad, and now watching it as an adult, we were definitely laughing at two different things,
Yeah.
for sure.
I
course.
definitely tried to show. I've like thought about showing Ryan Ren and Stimpy because some of like stuff with like Log and like George Liquor American Powdered Toast Man. Like there's so many
Yeah.
things where I'm like, this is so awesome, and then I'll start watching it with her, and I'm like horrified. I'm like, this is so not a kid.
Yeah.
The one thing that I keep thinking about is that scene where he's sawing the log. You know what
Yep.
I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yep. It's real bad.
So
It's real
I
bad.
can't even call that innuendo. I can't even say that's lightly
No.
veiled. That is just like hammered.
Yeah.
It's like a brick. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy, I would say, but also like I used to watch so
Ninja
much-
Turtles.
Ninja
That was a
Turtles
good
was
one.
good.
He-Man
Where-
for sure.
Were you guys like crack TV watchers? Because I feel like I would wake up on Saturday. I feel like Saturday morning. Maybe this. I don't think this is still a Saturday morning thing, but Saturday morning cartoons was such like the
Totally.
the pinnacle of my week, where I would be like, so I would get up so early to watch cartoons that I would have to sit through the not cartoons like the Davy and Goliath and like Beetle Bailey and like shit that they were like, what are we gonna do with this? Be like, oh, I'll put it on at 5:30. No one's up, and I'm up. I'm like, any minute now, the real cartoons would start, and then you get into like the Voltron and Battlestar Galactica and Thundercats like
Thundercats. Yeah.
Thundercats wasn't Saturday morning though. That was an after school cartoon.
Oh,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was also, but they had
It's
like
funny
That's
thinking
true.
about not getting up all week. Like,
You there,
who me?
Chris?
did I freeze? Did you freeze?
We're
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't
freezing. I don't know unless you're definitely moving. You got Neo.
Saturday morning definitely
Weird.
was like the reason for living though when you were a kid. Like if
But it's
I'll
funny, it's
I'll
like-
get through all this crap school stuff. If I could just watch cartoons Saturday
Saturday
with a
morning
bowl of
cartoons.
cereal.
Saturday morning cartoons was like the equivalent of like getting off work on Friday and going to the bar with your friends. You're just like, I'm just gonna wake up and watch cartoons.
5:30.
I'm gonna get up pre-dawn to really stretch out so I can watch every cartoon.
I remember being a kid and renting a movie on a Friday night and watching it Friday night, and then getting up at 5:30 in the morning on Saturday with my brother and watching the movie again.
Oh yeah, when you get a blockbuster.
And what? Yeah, Dumb and Dumber was one of those, which was
Oh yeah.
pretty mind blowing for a. I don't remember how old I was. I couldn't have been I wasn't a teenager. I don't think I must have been 12, 11. What year?
It was probably like
Let's see.
93, 94, I would say.
Good year. 94. Yeah, nice.
94. Graduated from high school in 94. Like a big old
Dude,
guy.
I was fucking 9.
Oh yeah. We should have been in a band that I could have been a senior in high school. I could have picked you up at home, and we could have been like, "You're going to band practice," and your parents have been like, "Who is this fucking guy?"
Who is this?
Rangers won the cup in 94, guys.
Oh, same year. Wow. Good year. Dumb and Dumber
I peaked.
and Harry
peaked
crapping
in
on the
94.
toilet and the Rangers.
if we weren't Bayside, what would we be called? So like if we just stopped being Bayside today, it'd be like, we're breaking up Bayside, but we're staying together. Like the four of us are still writing music. It's just going to be called something else now. Jesus 2.
Side Bay.
I'll bounce some names off you. Ready? New York Rangers.
Rock Formation.
Oh,
that's pretty
Rock
good.
Formation's good.
Yeah.
what was the Chris? What's your joke name? Jars of Sod?
Double meaning.
Was it
Jars
Jars
of Sod. No, that was you. That was Jars of Sod. What else was there? There's a list somewhere.
Michael Jackson. Pre charges. Michael Jackson.
Who has the most tattoos? Chris? Probably. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Actually, maybe if they're all connected, you count it as one. I don't know.
I feel like I have the
How many
opposite amount of tattoos
tattoos
as
do you
you.
have?
I feel like if you took all of my tattoos off of my body, they would fill up the empty spaces on you.
My butt.
Your butt and your face, I feel like, and the palms of your hands.
Same thing. Come on in.
Chris has dick tats. That's what you don't know.
Yeah.
Tat,
The whole thing.
Tat Daddy.
He got the head of his penis tattooed to look like a Mario Brothers mushroom.
It's a spider web.
White Claw?
You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
all love White
Love it.
Claw, right?
You know what? I've had that White Claw that I took off the bus in my. This is a new level of adult. I have a garage fridge, which is kind of like. That's another thing I like about.
Hell yeah, dude.
I got a garage
Yeah.
I got a garage freezer. I got a
Love
chest
it.
freezer.
But that White Claw has been in the garage fridge, and you know what? When there's, I like it on tour because it's like easy and it's there. But I got to tell you, that White Claw is still in the fridge. Jess drank one today when she went out for a walk, and she was like, "Not sure that." She's like, "I like drinking this like walking around the block, but I don't know that I would drink this like tonight."
In front of people?
Yeah, I think that might be it.
I like it.
You guys had the big one. Weren't there like big ones
Oh,
too?
yeah.
You guys were hitting those like
Huge
like
ones.
those big ass ones for a minute.
Shotgun and mad White Claws.
I'm willing to sacrifice taste for not feeling totally shitty the next day, which I feel like you could really not have you could not have a hangover if you really balance your White Claw intake. You could get
I
drunk,
don't think you drank
but
enough
not
of
feel
those.
terrible.
Well, you guys live in California. You could just eat edibles and not have any hangover.
Good idea.
And Terabang is $16 in the merch store. It's a steal. You should get it.
Wow.
Do
Do you have any idea how iconic the bird logo would be?
Would be if
What?
what?
Oh,
Isn't it?
Did you have any idea?
Oh,
That came off of a swatch of wallpaper from someone's grandma's attic, I think.
Yeah.
Can you guys
um,
hear the screaming baby? I'm gonna bring a screaming baby over.
so I've been doing a bunch of like digging through old record stuff, and like going through old journals and stuff, and I found a journal entry from when we were recording Sirens where I wrote down that Double J sent us some album art ideas, and he had this piece of wallpaper with a bunch of birds on it, and we all thought that the bird looked pretty cool. So I found like a journal entry from like the email we got where Double J was like, "Isn't this bird wallpaper kind of cool?"
Amazing.
I wish I have a bunch of the stickers. The Bayside logo pre-bird was a red cross.
Yeah.
That was I think they drew that out of a hat. They're like, we've got a bunch. It was like a red cross or an ampersand or something from Wingdings, and we got red cross.
I mean, it's cool. It definitely helps that like we're celebrating our 20th anniversary. That kind of helps it. I wouldn't personally call it iconic, just to, I'm not going to pat ourselves on the back
I
here,
would.
but like it helps that our fans have been with us forever and let us stick around for 20 years, which helps that logo become something awesome.
You know how I know it's iconic? Because a Mexican calling card company stole it from us. What video games are we playing? Oh,
I've been playing a lot of Switch. I've been Mostly Mario Maker. I'm really into Mario Maker.
Do you have the Zelda game?
No, that's the next one. I've been playing
Oh.
Mario Maker and Mario Kart. But the Zelda game I have read is like one of the best video games ever made.
I need to get that game. I want to get a Switch exclusively to play that game.
Yeah, that's next.
What did I just play that was fun? I played the Spider-Man PS4 game, which was actually the funnest video game I think I've ever played. It's like a Assassin's Creed kind of open world. You can climb buildings and you're swinging webs. It's like good kind of button mashing but fun, but open world. That I think that Spider-Man game might be one of my favorite video games that I played recently.
It's kind of probably weird, but like I've only really played NHL, and there was a sale on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order where it was like half off on PlayStation. So I bought it.
That game sucks.
I played it for like an hour and was just like overwhelmed and was like I had to pay so much attention that it was like not fun. So NHL is like fun, even though I suck and I'm already not on the Rangers. They got rid of me. But Fallen Order was like it was just too stressful. Like as far as like I needed to pay too much attention. It wasn't as fun as I wanted it to be. I'll spend more time with it for sure, but like it's almost like I'm scared of it. I don't want to play it.
I didn't have fun playing that game, and I love video. Although I haven't actually, I'll tell you exactly when the last time I played video games was 9 weeks ago on Sunday.
I'm just not a gamer. I made a poor life decision like 20 years ago to be like, I'm not going to waste time playing video games. Seems like a waste of time.
I would love to play video games.
Yeah. Now you could just make money playing video games.
I started diving into like making Mario levels, and so I'll get a couple up, and then I'll put my gamer tag up so people could play.
Yeah.
Fans could play the levels that I made.
Animal Crossing. Everyone loves Animal Crossing. Is that like what is that? Is that like Farmville or is it like The Sims? What is that?
I think I heard it was kind of like Sims, sort of, but I'm not totally sure.
Everyone loves that.
That was definitely between like the beginning of pandemic lockdown was like brought to you by Zoom and Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
and wasn't that Tiger King? It was like that's all people did right away.
Yeah.
Is it weird that we've been a band for 20 years? That's not a question. I think that's just weird in general. That's a question for me. Answer my question, guys. That's a long time. It's funny. I think about bands like the Bouncing Souls and stuff. I'm like, that's been a band for 30 years. Be like, yeah, well, you've been a band for 20 years.
Yeah.
Take that, Bouncing Souls. We're not that far behind you. How long has Bad Religion been a band? A decade? 100 years?
I think they're going on 40, I want to say.
40?
Wow.
Yeah, I see them posting stuff. It's like, this is the show we played in 1980. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah. You want to really trip out? Two things. You could definitely find teenage Bad Religion playing like some crazy show with like hundreds of people on YouTube. Like Greg Graffin looks like he's in Title Fight. That's how young he is. Like straight up, like has hair coming out of his like hat with like a fit t-shirt. Like really cool. And then during the last 2 months, I started searching for Operation Ivy shows, and you could definitely find a handful of like very decent Operation Ivy shows, including their last show. Now, that one's not decent. It sounds terrible, but it's really fun to watch.
Nick, when you're going YouTube, you ever look at like babies falling, stuff like that? That's like that's like most of the stuff I look at.
Oh, like kids getting hurt? Kids getting hurt is
yeah.
amazing. My wife hates me so much for like looking at that account, but
it's bad.
kids getting hurt. I'm a sucker for that. Like all fails, like wicked like wicked slams, like all that. Oh man. But kids getting hurt, nobody's dying on that. It's all like at the end of every post. It's like that looked gnarly. It's like everyone's okay.
Yeah, they bounce.
Somebody asked if Chris or Lance Armstrong would win in a race.
A race on what?
Me.
A bicycle race.
Me, come on.
Chris, you're on a 100cc scooter, and
I do more drugs than him.
On a tricycle.
Yeah. Nat just got home and she's showing me all the groceries that she bought from across the room. She's just holding them up like,
kale. I got kale.
Harissa. Yeah, Harissa. Yeah. Cookies. Nice. Dip.
Hey, somebody pick a number from.
Have you guys been
one-
cleaning your
one
cleaning your
to-
groceries when you get them home?
No.
Dude, I clean like maybe the boxes.
My shit's delaying or something.
Sort of.
Are you licking the boxes?
Yeah.
I put a glove over my face and then I eat.
Pick a number 1 to 100. Somebody.
5.
Be right back. Ooh.
You're gonna get 5 beers?
No. Here's number 5, guys. Chewbacca.
Oh, I love
Oh,
Chewbacca.
that's a good one.
That was a good pick.
There he is. There he
Wait,
is.
do you have?
Number
Does that
5.
mean you have 100 of them?
I have more than 100 of them?
Oh well.
Yeah, but Nick, do you have this?
Admiral. They just announced they got a 6-inch version of that coming out. I'll buy it for you.
Oh yeah. You know, I also got OG. This
No
guy.
neck.
This guy lived inside my amp case. This guy's been on many tours.
I feel like this is can be coincidence, but like a ton of people all said 77 when you asked for a number. Like a bunch
Let's
of
see.
different people all said 77. So I feel
I'll
like
find 77.
that has to mean
Here we go.
something.
Well, that was the year that
Yeah.
New Hope premiered in theaters.
I was
right?
gonna say 72.
77. Here we go. Find it. I'm finding it. Uh-oh.
Nick, your mom
Okay.
is making fun of you right now.
You guys know him? Rio Durant from
And now
Solo.
I'm painting your blue pants gray.
Oh, no kidding. That's the is that the John Favreau guy?
Yep. Totally is. You win.
Cool. I think maybe one more question. You guys want to take one more question?
Let's do it.
All right, Cody, make it a good one.
The meaning of life.
What's it going to be?
What is your request?
I seek the grail.
What is your favorite color?
Mm.
What have you been watching on Netflix, Hulu, etc.?
Good one.
So
That's a good
much.
question.
Well, we talked about Westworld. I
Yeah.
like Westworld a lot. That's cool.
I just finished my second or third watch through of Game of Thrones. And I'm going to go on record and say that I liked the ending better on this second watch through. I like the whole last season better on this second time around.
Expectations are a bitch, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's really.
You guys are gonna be really proud of me.
What? What are you watching?
Porn. Nothing but porn.
I started
Oh,
Seinfeld.
nice.
Literally never seen it.
Nice.
Yeah, Seinfeld. And you like it though,
I'm a
which
Seinfeld
is
guy.
incredible.
I love
right?
it. I love it. It's great.
I'm doing 30 Rock.
My mom's so
I'm
happy.
doing 30
that I'm
Rock
watching it.
right now.
Yeah.
Also.
I'm constantly doing 30 Rock, that's for sure. Doing What We Do in the Shadows, the series.
Is that
one's
good?
Pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
I started watching the Rory Scovel Robbie that show. That's pretty funny.
That's good.
It's got people that you know in it.
Nick, what was the comedy special
Oh, Middle
That
Ditch
we-
and Schwartz
I
is
was
pretty good.
talking about watching?
Yeah. Middle Ditch and Schwartz
Oh.
is
So good.
yeah, it's just improv, like 3-hour-long improv things.
Improv.
Yeah. It's really awesome. It's on Netflix.
I did rewatch. I think you
Yeah,
should
they,
leave.
call, they
That's
call
really
on
good.
they call on people in the audience.
Yeah. I think You Should Leave is awesome also. Watchmen. I really liked Watchmen, and apparently it's like kind of up in the air of whether or not they're gonna like do more. It kind of ended like it would be a solid ending, and it's not that it was like canceled or anything. They just don't know if there's gonna be more stories to tell. So it's pretty good.
I like Narcos a lot.
Oh, that's
Narcos
great.
is really great. And Narcos Mexico.
And
Yeah,
I don't know if
amazing.
you've had to see this yet. I don't think this applies to Nick and Chris. However, this show is amazing. It's called Bluey. It's like I live in children television nightmare hell right now. But there is actually a show called Bluey that is fantastic as a kid's show. It's like an Australian show about a dog family, and the dad is would make every dad feel like they're not doing a good enough job, but is actually really clever. And I guess of all the stuff that I have been watching, that would be one where I'm like, at least this one I can stomach.
George has been watching The Simpsons.
Oh,
George
you're
likes The
so good.
Simpsons. Yeah.
Oh, you just
Loves
bought
it.
yourself like
So many.
30 seasons of Simpsons.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah. Yeah, she really likes it.
I watched Devs. Devs was like an 8 or 10 episode cool little like mini series thing. A lot to do with AI and
Is that the one with Nick Offerman on it?
Yeah.
It is Nick Offerman, right?
yeah, it's pretty cool. What else? I'm trying to think.
I do love
I'm always
Silicon
watching
Valley.
TV.
Finished watching that. I had missed a bunch of that.
Yeah, that ending was a little bit of a whatever.
The Silicon Valley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like not only like he just started working for Gavin somehow. Like that sucks. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Well, guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for if you've tipped
Yeah.
or if you bought any of the merch. Thank you. I mean, it's weird to have our kind of livelihoods pulled out from underneath us for the year, but I guess we'll. Oh, look at you getting fed on TV.
But yeah, you can still tip. You can tip at soundrink.live and check out our tour t-shirt. Canceled tour. There it is. I love that. Baysidestuff.com. Be the coolest kid on your block.
Oh, actually, one more question that I just saw that I want to address. Do you think you guys will do more online things like what Anthony did yesterday? What you're doing today? I think so. We've talked kind of loose plans about having some more activity for sure.
Mhm.
We won't get into details about what it is, but we have a few ideas that we're kicking around. But yeah, I mean, just to if you guys are, thank you for sticking by us, and we want to make sure you guys don't forget about us while you're at home watching Netflix and Hulu.
Yeah, we're just trying to get on top of the technology that's available and trying to figure out how we can use it all. And we're definitely working on ways to do actual performances as well. But we're gonna do these chats probably more often, and we'll be around.
Yeah, the technology doesn't really exist yet. Me and Chris. Wait,
You're below. You guys are on top of each other, right? Nick's
me
on
and Chris
top.
live in California, and these
This
guys
side
live
over
in
here is
Nashville.
all messy.
So the technology doesn't exist for us to all play together at once. So something like this we could do, but yeah, we'll figure out. One of you out there invent the technology, and then we'll do it, and cut us in 10%.
Give us the technology,
Yeah.
for millions of dollars, and then we'll come to your house.
All right. Thank you, guys.
You guys are the best.
Thank you all. Say hi to us on all the social medias and stuff. Stay in touch. Oh, Chris left already. All right.
He's like Irish goodbye. He's like,
Bye,
out.
guys. We'll see you soon. Keep it. Yeah, check out the social medias. We'll let you know when we could all hang out again.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
See you guys.